let me tell you what the idea is, what my plan is. First, I will completely fill my canvas with the black paint, and I will use my palette knife to move the paint along my canvas so everywhere is paint. And then I will make puddles with my spray paint, and I will spray this spray paint in this little cup here, and then I will use the liquid paint that's in this cup on my canvas. I think I will make 5, 6, maybe more puddles with the liquid spray paint, and in those puddles I will puddle the colors. Then I will use my stick to rack it, and then I will stretch it out. That's the idea. So it's a little bit different. The results are really different from the results that I have with the other spray paint, but let's try this spray paint. This is the spray paint from Amsterdam. I already used it, you can see this is the new one and you can see the label better. This is spray paint. This is the light gold water-based spray paint. So let's try it. Let's first completely cover the canvas with black paint. So, and it is now in here for a day, so all the air bubbles are out. So that really is so smooth now. It is perfect. And I make some big puddles, and I can use my palette knife for that. So it's completely empty now, look. And here is my palette knife. You can see here, I'm using this size. And move it along the canvas. There will be more paint on this canvas, so it will be covered completely. And the sides are already done, so you do not have to worry that it's all on the sides now. And it will be level because it is fluid art, so it will be level. So, and when there are air bubbles, I can use my torch for that, but I will do that later. There are a lot of air bubbles in it, I see that already. So I think this is perfect now. It looks not perfect, but it is perfect. All right, let's use my torch for that. Look at all those air bubbles. But I have a torch here and you can use it. Look, all those air bubbles will be popped. And I have another trick for that. Let it drop a few centimeters. And the air bubbles that didn't pop are no air bubbles. There are a dust or some things that were in the paint. So you use your tweezer for that. So let's use the spray paint now. It's this one, and I told you I will spray it in this little cup, and then I will use the liquid spray paint. I will show you how it looks when I spray it in this cup. I have a ventilation system here in my studio, so I will use it. I will put it on right away. Shake it really well. Look, here is my spray can, you can see it there. Now I spray it in this cup. You can see it there. And I pour it here on the canvas. Look, there's smoke coming from. And I will do this, I think we'll make more puddles because this is a really small puddle. I think 10 maybe. Yeah, I think 10 puddles. Let's do that. And it acts weird, I know, but it will be okay. I leave some space between the puddles. It looks weird when you put it on the canvas. I think I sprayed for about 10 seconds. Look how this looks. See that? That's weird. I know, but it will be amazing. Trust me. Looks like pancakes. And they grow bigger and bigger when you put them on the canvas, so it's nice to have some black in between, but I'm not sure they will grow really big. I dripped again. This looks weird. I know, weird. I made pancakes for breakfast. No, look at those big puddles. They look weird. Weird, weird, weird. Everything is weird, but let's make it nice. Let's make it something special. And let's hurry up a little bit because it will dry really fast. Now it's time to use the paints, and I will puddle it in this puddle. So look, start with red, and I have a spoon for that because when I pour it, it will be too big and you cannot control how much paint you use, because I don't want so much. I puddle it here in the middle, and I will use all the colors, and I will puddle in the puddles. So I will hurry up a little bit because the paint is really drying fast. So I'm using all the colors, and there is no way of laying them. It's just what you want. I think I will puddle 3, 4, maybe 5 colors in one puddle. And that red and that yellow is really vibrant. And that blue is almost disappearing there in the paint, but it's no problem. It will come back later, and otherwise the blue from another puddle will shine through. This is really relaxing. I just forgot you were there. Oh, this puddle is really nice. That orange and yellow, that's really nice. I love the orange and the yellow and the red. I love all the colors. I'm sorry. All the colors are really nice. And you can also use the pearlescent paint for this, so that's also amazing. But in this one, I didn't use that. Maybe next time. Some blue here. Isn't there some color? What do I do there? White, yellow. White, there's no white at all here. Some more yellow. I tripped again. So I think I'm almost done now. All the colors are really well represented here in this painting. Is there a color missing? I just love to end with yellow. It's just so bright. But not with all the puddles, but a few puddles. And those two are ending with blue, so I will add one color. And this one does not have so much color, so let's add some blue here. Maybe orange. I dripped again, of course, there. But it will be, look at what happened with the paint. You get really cell reaction from the spray paint. I will show you, this is already starting. Look, there is some cell reaction coming there around the puddles. Look there, it's really nice. And you will see it later, it will be stretched, it will be open up. I love it, wait for it. I think I'm almost done. There's something I have to do here because they're two blue next to each other. And let's use red in this one. Is there a red ending puddle there? This is red, orange, yellow, yellow, orange. Red, blue. There's no brown. But this brown is my least favorite color of this painting. But it is awesome. And these colors that, when you see something like this, you have to write it down because those colors are really laying on top of each other really nice. This is first the blue, then the pink, then the red, then the orange, and then the yellow. That's really nice. But right now, this is now so far, so far so good. Let's use my stick and I will wreck those puddles. And where is my stick? Here. And this is of course not a stick, this is a brush, a broken brush where the tip is gone, and so there's no brush on this brush, so it's not a brush, it's a stick, so that's why I call it my magic stick. I will wreck this, I go through this paint and I'll make a nice design, and you can also use a marble for that, that's really nice. I did it a few times, but now I'll use my stick for this one, so let's wreck it. Here is my stick, and I will use this part, not the big part, the smallest part, and I will start here. Oh look, and the paint is already drying, so I have to be really, I will speed up this. You can see it's drying already, so when you are making this your own, be a little bit in a hurry. Hurry up a little bit more than I did. Look how nice this is. I think I will leave it like this. Look, and now it's time to stretch it out. And let's hurry up. Let's stretch this one out. Whew. Let's see, let's go first that way. And it's possible that the spray paint is a little bit thinner, but look, let's go that way first. And then let's go back. Maybe I can show you. Oh, this is really nice. And that spray paint really opens up when you stretching it out. So the cells will be grown bigger. And those colors, I love it. This is really nice. I didn't expect this, so. That spray paint really acting. It is weird, but it is nice. Let's help it here a little bit. I have to go over the edge there. Let's go back. back to this side. Ooh, look at that gold. I told you it will be nice. Let's go back. Let's bring that yellow a little bit to the middle. Look at that. This looks just so great. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? And there are some things happening after, when it's drying, there are a lot of things happening because there will be more cells developing. You can see here, it will be looking really amazing. It already looks amazing, but it will be more amazing. And I love that yellow, so I think I had to use more yellow, but that pink is also amazing. Let's see if all the sides are covered. And of course the sides were already black, so if you missed a spot, it's no problem. But try to cover all the sides. You can grab some paint from your table and use it here on the sides. I love it. This is really an abstract thing. And there is green in it, and I didn't use green, but I used, of course, yellow and blue, and that's green, of course. So there's a green corner here. It's just how you puddle them. Look at it. This corner here, you have to see this corner. And I will show you, of course. Look at this corner here, look at this here. I hope you can see it. My camera will work there. Look, that gold. It really has its own life there. It will make cells. You can see here, it will also create cells here. It's not really cells, but more like, look here, like this kind of cells. And they will grow more and more as this painting is drying here. Here, look here. Those kind of things you will get with this spray paint. Look, it's like flame. You can use all colors, of course, and I picked those colors for this one, but there are so many options. And look here, there's something growing there. This is also a nice thing there. And here, look here, this will also grow. Look here, but this is the green. You can see the green there. That's really nice. I really hope this will look here. Oh, I already showed you. This is just, and here. There, you can see all those colors there. I think I will use my torch one more time. There are some air bubbles, but not much, not much. Look at this. I will let this one dry, of course, and you will see the dry result when it's dry. Oh, my lights is there. Look, I love this one. This is really amazing. And with Amsterdam paint, of course, and with Amsterdam spray paint. Love it. So it's a few days later and my painting is dry, and I can show you there. And as you can see, there are a lot of things here on my table. I just made my Halloween painting, so that will be online all next week when Halloween is. But first, this one, I love it. Look at those colors. Ooh. There's something there. Look at this painting, it's really nice. And I think it will be really nice when you varnish it, and maybe when you use a resin top coat. That's really nice. But for now, this one is done. I love the colors, I love this technique. I will need to test it more because this was the first time that I used the spray paint with Amsterdam Paints. I will do more test videos and more videos for you. But for now, this is the end of this video. And if you like my videos, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And I really hope to see you next time. And as I always say in Dutch, houdoe.